Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be doing gameplay with the brand new Invincible Lamar Odom. And this card, I mean, on paper is one of the best really point guards in the game, period. I think being 6'10" like he is with the player build that I know he has and what looks to be a really good jump shot and stuff now too, he looks like an extremely good card. Now, I paid just under 700,000 MT for this card on my God Squad account. I don't think I'm going to keep him, mostly because, I mean, at the end of the day, I have Jokic, I have Luka. I could always pick up a new shooting guard. I could always pick up a new point guard. I could run like a cheap one, like a Dark Matter Boris Diaw in the meantime. So there's a good chance I'll sell this card unless I like absolutely love him. Just because in a couple weeks we're going to be getting GOAT X Invincible packs, and at that point you'll be able to get like pretty much, I think this card will be a buyout in 3 weeks, would be my guess. I mean, I could be wrong about that, but I think he will. That being said, he is very good, and he is a card that I am excited to use nonetheless, and I think is one of the better point guards in the game. Very comparable to like a Invincible Ben Simmons or somebody like that. That being said, before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into it. Lamar is 6'10", 99, everything as all the Invincibles are. Badge-wise, 12 Legends are Posterizer, Dimer, Challenger, Awful Pest, Glove, Mixmaster, Physical Finisher, Set Shot Specialist, First Division, Lightning Launch, Strong Handle, On-Ball Menace. I love that he has On-Ball Menace, Strong Handle, Lightning Launch, and Set Shot Specialist, and Glove, Awful Pest, Challenger, Posterizer, Dimer. A lot of good Legend badges, including some really useful ones like Strong Handle, which with his size can be really, really nice. Of course, everything else is on Hall of Fame, and honestly, like, the card is going to be really, really good. It's also, he's in a Mavs jersey, which is funny because he was actually a Mav, not for an extremely long amount of time, but for 1 year. Lamar Odom was a Mav. Now his jumper is a Jacoby Walter base Steph Curry upper. It's not the smoothest jumper you've ever seen, but it's very fast and it's very easy to time. It just looks a little weird. That does not make it a bad jumper by any means. It is a very smooth, very quick jumper. Steph upper with Pro 2 fade is a quality fade as well. So overall, I'll say this, he has a jump shot advantage on Ben Simmons, even GOAT Ben Simmons. Now, GOAT Ben Simmons does move better overall. Kemba escape, DeGarland dribble style, and Francis size up is nothing to scoff at, especially with elite level slashing animations at 6'10". He's got some real movement on him, but he doesn't have the best behind the back, doesn't have the best crossover. AI's cross, which is, I mean, it looks shifty, but I don't think it creates a ton of space. At the end of the day, look, do I think this card is very good? Yes. Is he quite as good as a GOAT Jokic or even probably an Invincible Jokic and GOAT Braun, somebody like that? Probably not quite. Is he a top 5-ish point guard in the game who's really not very far behind GOAT Ben? Honestly, yeah, I kind of think so. And for 600, 700K, like, that's not a bad price at all for a guy who like legitimately is as good as pretty much almost every point guard in the game because of his size, his versatility defensively, his athleticism, and solid shot creation with a good jumper and a good fade. So let's hop into a game. Let's see what Lamar Odom can do. Okay, that's a good team, like a very good team. LaMelo, Michael Beasley, Giannis, Wemby, Yao. That's a extremely good team. He's got 3 elite GOAT cards with 2 of the best bigs in the game with Invincible, Wemby, 100 overall. Yao. So great team. He's a tier 1 player. I mean, we got ourselves a sweaty matchup on our hands, which is a good thing. Gives us an opportunity to see how good this Lamar Odom card really is, and his size can be really, really valuable. I'm confident of that. So first possession, we're gonna try to get downhill and take advantage of just that size right there. We create a mismatch. He should come X switch this. He's late. It's fine. I'll just take the dunk. I probably had a wide open. In fact, I definitely had a wide open Lamar Odom 3 there, but you know what? I'll take the dunk. It's not a bad possession nonetheless. I don't even know if he got credit for an assist there. He did. Cool. We'll take that. All right, let's see what he can do defensively. Good move. Really nice move. I'll just honestly live with that take though, because that was a really good move, but he didn't get a 3 off of it. That's a play where I potentially could get a decent animation there. Like, not super mad, I will say. Stop. It's too deep. I'm shooting it anyway. I don't know why I shot that. Just reset the ball. It's dumb. It's my bad, and it's not good. It's not good offense at all. It's not a good way to start a game against what looks to be a pretty darn solid player. So rotate here. We're in the corner. Good defense on this. We're contesting Giannis. Step up. I can switch this if I need to. I will. I'm not. It's a great dunk. Good play. We're playing a good player. I can tell. It's a really nice use of that D-Fox crossover. Gonna have to find a way to get open consistently with Lamar Odom. That's a good look, and that is green. Good stuff. Wemby sucks LaMelo into the screen, and Lamar Odom, first 3 ball of the game, is knocked down. That one was actually in range, and we get it to go. So that's good stuff. Now let's go under the. Okay, didn't get under the screen, but it's illegal. Perfect. No, it's not. It's on Lamar. Okay, he ran over the screen. That's fine. I thought I was going to get a little bit of a fluke stop there. Absolutely would not have complained about that, but it is what it is nonetheless. Oh, that's almost a steal. I actually played that really well defensively. Help off this corner a little bit, contest the fade. I'm a little off of it. he missed it nonetheless, and we don't get the boards. All right. All right. Let's play some good defense here. We're going to have to switch this to contest the fade again. And this game is very, very tough at times because you play pretty good defense and you just don't get a lot of stops at times. And sometimes you get a ton of stops. There's that driving ability though. 6'10", gets an angle, gets to the rim, and Lamar Odom, we take a 7-6 lead. A very solid start to this game here against, like I said, what seems to be a very solid player. So we're playing pretty good defense there. That probably could have been a steal if I'd played that a little bit better with Ralph, but that's okay. We're going to stay high enough to hopefully contest. We're good. If he comes and sets a ball screen there, we could switch it. I can try to contest. I'm just not there. I'm just not getting stops. The midi fades are kind of cooking me. I think Michael Beasley might have just gotten injured though, so we'll take that as a blessing, I guess. That's gonna be an intentional foul, maybe. I don't even know if that was intentional or not, but it's a good thing for him, honestly, because it does get in. Is that Jonathan Bender off the bench? Oh my lord, your team is expensive as crap, dude. What am I watching? That's a bad shot I forced. This dude's a good player and he's got a great team. This is as tough of a matchup as you are going to get. I mean, this team is like one of those teams that I use in my videos where I'm like abusing one of the best teams in the game. This dude's got Beasley and Bender, arguably the two best shooting guards. He's got Giannis, who's arguably one of the best small forwards. I did not mean to, that's fine. He's gonna get a dunk again. God, I got nothing defensively right now. Ay. All right. Well, we got ourselves a disadvantage team-wise, which is not honestly something that I feel like I see quite a lot, but it does seem to be the case tonight. Peak shot, contest. No way he contested from the side, and I missed it. I should have shot the Pro 2. Good defense. Lamar gets the steal. We needed that. All right, settle in. I should have probably shot the Pro 2 there. Dribble drive again. He's not going to get there for a block. Beautiful. Lamar's doing good so far, man. 7 points out of our 9. He's got an assist on the other bucket. Look, I'm running my offense through a guy who doesn't have quite God tier SIGs against a dude whose team is completely full of them. But hey, we're doing a pretty good job so far. Defensively, he's been very, very solid. Hasn't been getting beaten off the dribble really at all, I wouldn't say. Very good defense here on this possession too. We finally have a real opportunity for a stop, I think. And we're gonna blow it. Good dunk. I just gotta having a really hard time guarding in space right now, keeping him in front of me with these dudes who are 7-footers. Like Bender at the 2 is a tough matchup. Luka just has to be in perfect position to get a stop, and it's hard. But we get, oh my gosh. Great board by Lamar Odom, saving the possession a little bit, but still, that's an annoying one. And look at Wemby bailing me out. Let's go. I got a strong handles animation. Expected a better animation at the rim, but Wemby greens it regardless because of how tall he is. A little bit less contested. It leads to a green, so we'll take it. Get through the screen as best you can here. Try to contest the fade. That's not bad defense. He might have missed that. And we finally get a board. Beautiful stuff. I don't think I got a shot here, though. If I could have had like one more second. That's not going to count, is it? One more second. I can time that shot on a slow fade, and there's a really good chance that's green with that being wide open. Wemby's slow fade is good. So, all right, 1 point deficit. Honestly, not bad at all so far. I kind of really like what I'm seeing out of this Lamar Odom card. He's doing a really solid job of being a pretty good distributor and scoring the ball well. I don't hate his jumper. I got to trust his fade a little bit more. He's not a primary. He's not a guy you really want to run your offense through if you're going to run this card. But as a secondary guy, like if I'm running my offense through Luka, which is really what I should be doing. And honestly, he should be guarding Bender too is the other thing. I'm being like really just letting him guard the primary ball handler, but that's terrible defense. I just got blessed with the stop. I should have him on Bender. Like he should be playing a slightly different role in this game than he is. That being said, he is doing a very good job of playing a little bit of a slightly more unorthodox play style, I guess I would say. So Ralph Sampson attacked the mismatch, gets us a dunk. We'll take it. Not a bad start to the second quarter. Okay. 2 or 3 more good possessions here, and I'm happy to call this a video, to be totally honest. I've kind of seen what I need to see with Lamar. That's good defense. He contests at the rim, doing something that you just wouldn't be able to get very much of if you don't have the size, and that is just beautiful, man. I love what I'm seeing out of this card, man. I really do. He's been pretty spectacular against a very good matchup. 7-1-1 doesn't look crazy, right? But I feel like he's been very impressive. I really have liked this card. So we're gonna let somebody else do a little bit of scoring, as you probably should with this card, and it lets Lamar Odom be big. That's Goat Dr. J. That's a really good 6'7" shooting or point guard who's got a great player build too, and he just does not get the favorable animation right there. He's gonna green that though because it doesn't let me get back. Lamar got stuck. All right, we live. It's stuck in the screen there. Downhill drive. He's gonna switch it. That's fine. He probably switches this back here if he's smart, which he does, and he actually played it really well. And I got blessed. We'll take the assist. That was a perfect duck switch by him, and I did not deserve to score. All right, one more possession defensively, get a stop, get a score, and I'd be very happy with this gameplay. Even if we don't get a stop, I'm not gonna be mad, but I'd love to. And unfortunately, we're just not quite there. He touches the screen. That's all it takes with these dudes. Nasty dunk animations and all the speed in the world and stuff. It's just hard to stay in front. But shout out to him offensively. This guy's a good player. Lamar coming right back. Same thing. Hard to stay in front. And 11 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 5 of 7, 1 of 2 from 3. He's leading an offense against an elite player really well. This is what you want to see. This is a comp level card without a shadow of a doubt. This isn't even the role I'd play him in, honestly. But he's really good. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I will be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.